You wait ages for one con man and suddenly the whole of Coronation Street is awash with them. As Sally Metcalf is well and truly set up by crafty Duncan, she finds herself arrested for fraud and facing a very uncertain future while the master of the suave lie is back as Audrey Roberts is taken in by Louis Archer all over again. Meanwhile, Rana Nazir and Kate Connor are forced to tell lies of their own as it's the only way that a devastated Rana can find to say goodbye to her dying father Hassan. In other news, there are big developments for Carla Connor as she gets her factory back, and potentially her ex Peter Barlow, while things get even worse for Sean Tully when he is sacked. Here is your big preview. Sally is shocked when she is publicly arrested after being set up by Duncan. Alia offers to sell the factory back to Carla but she realizes she can't quite afford it. Jenny is forced to sack Sean when she spots him stealing vodka for homeless Frank. Peter offers to be Carla's investor for Underworld and she accepts, hoping to keep him at arm's length. Tim and Sally make the situation worse when they head to confront Duncan. Jude and Angie's marriage hits rock bottom as their attempts to celebrate their anniversary fall flat. Rana lies to Syra that she and Kate are over so that she can see Hassan. Audrey pays a visit to Louis in prison and he makes a huge gesture by transferring £40,000 to Gail. Josh blames Billy for his blindness and Billy can't help but feel guilty. Rana is overwhelmed when she lies to her dad Hassan about her relationship just before he dies. Monday the 13th of August Part 1. Sally is in good spirits and dressed up as a clown for the family day at Speed Dial, but as she takes to the stage to thank the community for their fundraising efforts, the police enter and place her under arrest for fraud. Sally then discovers that Duncan is being represented by Imran as she pleads her innocence. Sean is put under pressure by Frank, a homeless man he knows, and he agrees to bring him a free drink if he keeps quiet about his situation. Alia approaches Carla and reveals that after Aidan's DVD, she is prepared to sell Underworld to her. Angie and Jude attend more counseling but have made no progress. Monday the 13th of August Part 2. Sean helps himself to a vodka behind the bar, intending to give it to Frank, but when Jenny catches him red-handed, he can offer no explanation so she has no choice to fire him, leaving him devastated. Sally is presented with evidence of the £1,000 that Tim deposited in her account and she is gutted to realize that he has made her look guilty. Carla arrives in the pub and orders champagne, but has she got enough money for Alia? Toya applies for a counselor position at the medical center while Angie dreads the thought of celebrating her wedding anniversary with Jude. Wednesday the 15th of August Part 1. With Sally's picture all over the press, she is feeling helpless and shows her anger at Adam for allowing Imran to represent Duncan. Later, she and Tim stake out Duncan's house to speak to his daughter, but Duncan approaches the car to wind Tim up. Peter overhears Carla planning to buy the factory and tells Alia that he can make up the cash and she can have it today. Mary pushes Jude to invite Angie for an anniversary lunch while Sean lies to Eileen about his living arrangements and Gary returns to a pile of unpaid bills. Wednesday the 15th of August Part 2. As she hears Johnny talking about the importance of family, Carla decides to take Peter up on his offer in the hope that he will be a silent partner. As the pair survey Underworld together, Carla becomes emotional about Aidan, but can Peter support her after Tim is arrested by police for his altercation with Duncan? He has a shocking admission for a gutted Sally. Sean is forced to start begging as he is penniless. Sarah offers to work for free as Gary's office manager and Jude makes digs about Adam during his and Jude's anniversary dinner. Friday the 17th of August Part 1. Rana is desperate to see her father as he deteriorates, but Syra isn't budging, so Kate convinces her that they should pretend that they have split up. Meanwhile, Billy helps distract Syra so Rana can slip in and see Hassan. Audrey receives a prison visiting order from Louis while Gail is stunned to see a deposit of £40,000 in her account from him. Carla announces to the staff that she is in charge again while Leanne is unimpressed by Peter's business decision. Sean makes a dash for it when Rana and Billy almost spot him begging while Gina hires Paula, an old friend of Sally's, to help her with her legal issues. Sarah tells Gary that Gail is going to do the books for the builder's yard while Seb is not keen when Faye suggests that he could visit her in Durham. Friday the 17th of August Part 2. Audrey sits down opposite Louis in prison and he insists that he is a changed man after giving himself up to police and paying Gail back. Revealing that he is due for release next week, he declares his love and Audrey is torn. Rana lies to Hassan about her relationship with Kate on his deathbed and is distraught when he passes away while Paula arrives to discuss Sally's case. Sally is surprised by how much she has changed but hopeful when Paula tells her that she has a strong case. Josh blames Billy for his blindness when he visits in hospital. Imran and Leanne spend time together and Peter reveals to an impressed Carla that he plans to work at Underworld Time.